I'm going to give you guys a little history on Patten and real quick and our use of the Zoho One products, including the CRM. And then we actually use it so much that we have a CRM specialist, Zoho specialist on our staff, and Mike Heaviland is going to come up and show you our real world scenario of how we use it. So Patten is a title company. We have been in existence for 20 years. We have offices in Texas. We now have 9 offices. We just had our first acquisition. So we went from 6 to 9 overnight, and we now have over 100 employees. A very short time ago, we just had 2 offices, one in Austin, one in Houston, and only Austin used, we used different CRMs. And so I actually started out 20 years ago teaching classes on ACT database. I know Susan Clark, I think also used to teach ACT. And we migrated to Zoho. It's probably been at least 5 years. After doing extensive research on all of the CRMs available, it was down to Salesforce and Zoho, and I'm really glad we chose Zoho. And just, I skipped over it, but a title company, for those of you who might not know, we are the third party, non-biased entity that facilitates any real estate transaction between the parties. So when a home, for instance, is bought, we are the company that will handle all the paperwork. We get the contract. We facilitate that transition of that property from the seller to the buyer. And then we also provide title insurance. So we are ensuring that the title on that property is secure and valid. And if there's any claims, then we would insure that. So that's what we do. Our clients are actually, who pays for title insurance is the consumer, but who we sell to, because they control really where which title company someone uses, is realtors, lenders, builders, real estate professionals. And so we probably use about 20 of the products in the Zoho One suite. The one we started out with was with the CRM. Just a few others that we use we use forms, we use surveys, we use Click, we use campaigns, we use Sales IQ. We have started using Desk, and we love it as our company has grown. And we just started using the beta product. I think it is called Learn. We use Zoho Expense and tie that in. And then we also use Zoho Analytics and several others.
All right. Well, I don't want to retread too much ground that was covered by our Zoho experts already, but I just want to quickly show you kind of how we're using some of those things in the real world. So let me go ahead and share my screen real briefly.
And Mike works extensively with me and with our VP of sales and our sales teams, and has a lot of requests and demands for reports and very, very accurate data.
Yes. So yeah, what I basically want to talk about real quickly is just how we use Zoho and its tools to better support our sales team. And also we'll briefly touch in on some of our knowledge base and internal request management. Hopefully keep this nice and quick. So definitely going over all of the automation stuff during this presentation was cool. I have big dreams to really get into the Zoho blueprint with more of our outbound stuff in the coming quarter. But what I wanted to share today is kind of how we keep tabs on our sales folks. So each quarter we have a ton of prospects. We have 6 or 7 sales reps on our team, and to track how we basically want to make sure that we are giving them prospects who are worth pursuing, and that if we're giving them these high quality prospects, that they're following up in a way that we think will help convert. So with the Office 365 integration, we're able to keep tabs on every email that is sent. our metrics, I'll back up for 1 second. We like to shoot for 5 calls, 5 personalized individual emails, nothing, you can't just be blasting emails to everybody, and then setting up two meetings. And so we use Zoho to keep track of all the emails through the Office 365 integration. We track calls and activities through this module in the Zoho mobile app, so that we can actually get an accurate count of how many times they're actually reaching out to call and interact with their clients. I will say, and I've got a ticket out for this, we are having a little bit of issue getting calls from the mobile app syncing with the CRM at the moment. I know that we're working on it, but I just wanted to go ahead and mention it again here too. And then we are actually building out in our instance a Twilio integration that'll allow us to call and send text messages and log all of that, record the audio automatically through the CRM platform. That's another Q2 goal for us. And then we also track all of our meetings. So anytime we have an activity where we're meeting a prospect for a business lunch or a training session, we keep tabs of all of that. And then we generate reports at the end of each quarter that look something like this, where we drop, and I would love a way to do this in automatically in Zoho Analytics, but for now we just make 3 different reports of those 3 activities, and we drop it all into a single report to get an idea of have they met the expectations for keeping these high-level prospects that we hand them throughout the quarter. So let's see, that's how we track our information. From a sales support element, we do use the dashboards. We can keep track of how many calls they make on a week-to-week basis so that we can better identify if somebody's maybe struggling to make their contacts. This just gives us a good overhead view of how many events, meetings, and calls are all present. Pardon me. And then let's see. They also each have individual dashboards where they can keep track of their metrics. So because they all know expectations, this just helps them better track where they are on any given at any given moment. And the last part of sales support that I kind of wanted to cover is our desk solution. So we use desk fully internally. We don't handle any external tickets. This is all from inside. But with our sales team, they're able to make requests, say that they want to host a class or request a specific contact in our CRM. We have these set up with using embedded Zoho forms to essentially create tickets so that the right person on Tiffany and I's team can go and help them out. So, if they fill out this one, it'll go to our sales support team who will actually set up a class. They'll make them a flyer, they'll make a class, and they'll be able to track all of that through the tickets that Desk provides. We also have a fairly fledged out knowledge base that we store any of our training for different products that we use. We just record like a quick video, give some onboarding, and then make a little repository of relevant documents so that they have all of that just readily available to them. So it's an easy place for them to go and check out anything that they want to learn. We also personally love this. I'm very interested in workflow because I love Zoho or the Command Center, the workflows. I love Zoho Flow. We use this a lot for especially our onboarding. Whenever our onboarding form gets submitted, we immediately get 20 different actions done, including ordering business cards, ordering name tags, some of the things that kind of pile up when you have a whole bunch of people coming on board. but we use Zoho Flow for that. It works excellent. And then I know this is still in beta, but we're excited about it. We're also testing out the Zoho Learn platform that is coming at some point, I assume. And we have training modules that are set up specifically for our implementation of Zoho Expense, and with our specific, our specific requirements and our setup. And then we're planning to use this basically just like a LinkedIn Learning or anything like that, all within the Zoho platform. This lets us track. This will let us track progress and things in the different courses as we bring on new members of our team. So that's kind of a quick rundown of what we're using Zoho for at Patten Title Company.